Hey everyone, Charlene Ortiz here. I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded. It's definitely been a really crazy past few months for me. I did want to do a video today talking about my thoughts on the whole Brittney Dawn fitness situation that's been happening, that's been ongoing, and as well as the Rewired Soul. Although I'll be focusing mostly on the Brittney Dawn fitness because I'm in the fitness industry and that's kind of more my area. And I was inspired by Swolenoremous to do this video. And he made a video, I guess it was a couple weeks ago, encouraging other trainers and people to just come and speak out about this whole situation. And I'm going to ride the wave with him, as Brittney Dawn would say. But before I begin, I do want to just give a little bit of update on what's been going on with me and what I'm going to do. I'm going to timestamp in the description and probably pin a comment of where I start talking about Brittney Dawn and that situation, if you just want to skip past my ramblings. But anyway, as I said earlier, it's definitely been a really challenging past few months for me. We've had some really major life changes. And we've recently moved, which was not planned. However, I'm happy with where we're at now. I'm really happy with where we're at, actually. But anyway, without getting into too much detail, it's been just an absolutely roller coaster of 2019. And of course, any of you with chronic illness know that whenever we're going through any type of drastic life changes, good or bad, it really affects our physical health. And so physically, I can't say that I've been doing great because I haven't. Things are starting to get better and stabilize, which is fantastic. And I can't say that I've been feeling that much better. However, I will say that I'm not having like crazy flare-ups like I was before. And well, actually, that's not completely true. Last night, I had a horrible night. I was in so much pain. And I went running with my dog, and the weather in Vegas has been unusually cold this winter. And so we even had snow one time. If some of you, I don't know if any of you guys saw that on the news or anything, wherever you're at in the country, but we did have a night of snow, which was actually kind of neat. But either way, I went running with my dog yesterday, and it was a little windy, a little chilly. And I thought, well, we can go running. It's not too bad. And within about 20 minutes of the run, it started raining and the winds, and it felt like the temperature dropped by 10 degrees. And the winds just started blowing like insane high winds. And I had to run home with my dog in that. So we were out in that for about an hour. And it really messed me up. It really messed me up. And so last night was awful. As a result, I'm not feeling great today. Hopefully I'll be able to sleep well tonight. But as far as my channel goes, as I've said many times, I really do have so many things I want to do with this channel. But with where my health has been in the past couple of years that I've tried to do this channel, I just haven't been able to be consistent and cover the topics that I really want to cover for my community. And so I'm just going to, discuss topics that I feel like I want to talk about in the, fitness industry as they come up, what have you. Because honestly, to just kind of turn on a camera and just, talk about an issue, talk about recent, happenings or events is a lot easier than, doing an exercise video and or even a research video or more like a science video or something. It's a lot easier. And a lot of times I hesitate to do that because I feel guilty that I'm not putting out the type of content that I really prefer to put out. And I feel like, I don't want to do a video, talking about drama in the fitness community or what have you, if I haven't done any videos to actually help people. But the reality is, I just physically I just don't have the capacity to be able to consistently be uploading those types of videos. And hopefully, in the near future, my pain levels, my energy levels will start to get better, and I will be able to upload the content that I really, really want to upload for the chronic illness community. Also, when I do my exercise videos or other videos discussing epigenetics or what have you, they don't get a lot of views, which is fine. Like, I kind of know they're not going to get a lot of views, but because of that, my channel has just grown at a snail's pace. And so for me to put all that effort and energy into these videos to help the chronic illness community, or just even anybody, obviously this information can benefit anybody, and to get a very, very minimal response to it, it's kind of discouraging, and especially with the effort that it takes for me to do it. Even though it doesn't seem like much for me, it is a lot of effort. And so I'm just going to do videos. If there's a topic I want to discuss, I'm just going to turn on the camera and discuss it, and if I have the wherewithal to be able to do an exercise video or a science video, what have you, then I will do that too. But I really do want to grow my channel, and it does seem that talking about, recent goings-ons, in the fitness industry, what have you, does tend to get, or in the health industry or whatever, does tend to get a lot more views and a lot more attention. And so if I could, get more exposure and grow my channel that way, then, people can go to the other videos that I've done that are a lot more beneficial, and perhaps that will help to give me a little bit more traction, so that I can go back to doing those videos a lot more consistently, given that I have the energy to do it, and hopefully at some point be able to get to the content that I really want to get to. So again, for now, I'm just gonna upload what I feel I want to upload on that day, and talk about whatever topic I would like to talk about. So that being said, let's move on to my thoughts on Brittney Dawn Fitness and the Rewired Soul. I have been watching a lot of coverage on both of them, but again, the Brittney Dawn Fitness is the one that I feel the most passionately about, because that is my industry, and it absolutely just disgusts me. Just not number one, not just the fact that she scammed so many people and stole from so many people, but just the smug, delusional attitude that she has right now, where she's taken no responsibility and she feels no remorse for what she's done. None. And it just absolutely makes my blood boil. And one reason why the situation hits me, impacts me so deeply, is because I've been in this industry for 20 years. And for my whole career, it has been one-on-one personal training, meaning that I'm in person with people, and meeting with them face to face, sitting down and talking with them about their fitness goals, about their challenges, about whatever life challenges might make it difficult for them to achieve their goals, whatever food addiction or even any other type of addiction they might struggle with. And I've really gotten very in-depth, very deep with most of my clientele throughout the years. And I know that when they come to see me, they are putting an incredible amount of trust in me. Not just to, help them lose weight or reach their health and fitness goals, but to share really personal and private information with me, that I would never judge them, that I would never take advantage of that, or what have you. But when you're a personal trainer, or you're anybody in the fitness industry that actively is trying to help people reach their health and fitness goals, people are trusting you with the most vulnerable and the most important aspect of their life. which is their health and their weight. And I would say the only other thing that is more important than that would be your mental health, which, psychologists and psychiatrists, work with people in that aspect. But aside from mental health, your physical health is the most important thing that anybody could invest their time and money in. And to see someone like Brittney Dawn Fitness completely shit all over that is absolutely despicable and infuriating for me to watch. Because a lot of these people that come to personal trainers or fitness influencers, whatever that is, but people that come, to anybody that is in that line of work are coming because they really need help. They haven't been able to do it on their own. They have decided to give you money and their hard-earned money, and they have decided to put their health in your hands and are trusting you to be able to give them the guidance, the support, the education, the motivation, and everything else that they're going to need to help them to reach their goals. And of course, we're only a part of the equation. They have to take the initiative, and a lot of the choices that they make outside of the training are going to drastically affect whether they achieve their goals or not. But either way, we are obviously a huge, huge part of them helping to reach their health and fitness goals. And so that's a big deal. That's a very serious thing. And so when someone like Brittney Dawn comes along with her, programs that are that with her cookie cutter programs, for people, no matter what their goals are, no matter whether they have a disability or any type of chronic illness like I have or a lot of my clients have, regardless, for everybody to get the same program, the same nutrition plan, the same macros, whatever it is. Again, it's just absolutely disgusting that these people entrusted her to help them with the most important and the most vulnerable aspect of their life. And she just completely shits all over it. And in my opinion, has absolutely no remorse, just no conscience about it. And it's definitely a mindset that I don't understand. I just don't understand how somebody could be so callous. And so how somebody can be so selfish and so greedy and just so clueless as to the damage that they've done. Because these people that have come to her, maybe it took a lot for them to make that step. Maybe this is someone that has been struggling with their weight and with the health challenges for a while, and they want to improve their health and lose weight and, get stronger, become more fit. And they, saw her and thought, oh, well, she can help me. I'm going to give her $100, $500, whatever amount of money they give her. And and she steals it. She totally scams them. So not only did she steal their money, but she also stole their hopes and dreams and their vision to be able to achieve a better life, to achieve a better quality of life by improving their health and their fitness. And she does not understand how deep this goes. It's not just about the money that you stole, which in itself is absolutely disgusting. It's the fact that you completely had no regard, absolutely zero, for the fact that these people were trusting you to help them achieve something that they haven't been able to do on their own. And that was probably very difficult for them to take that initiative to invest in reaching those goals. And so she did a video a couple days ago, and she was calling out, Swolenoremous. She was too much of a coward to actually say his name. We all know who she was talking about. But when she was talking about him riding the wave and what have you, Brittney, if you're watching this, and you might be, because I know that you do watch videos that people have done on you in this whole situation, you just sounded like such a bitter, spiteful, just catty, immature, ridiculous girl, you know, and I am so appreciative that he is continuing to do videos on this girl. I'm so appreciative of people like T by Alley who are continuing to do videos on this girl. And I hope they continue to do it all the way till the end, until we find out that there is a class action lawsuit, that they're suing her for everything that she owns, business-wise. I hope that they file a civil suit against her. And whatever assets that she has that has come from the theft of these people, I hope she has to pay that back like 10 times over and really suffer the consequences of what she has done. And again, you know, it isn't even just the fact that she did steal from these people and that is so despicable. It's just the fact that she has absolutely no conscience about it, you know. And as a lot of people have said in other videos, going to Hawaii, going to Florida, you know, driving her fancy car, you know, it's just absolutely disgusting to watch, you know. And Brittney Dawn, you are just a despicable, disgusting, selfish, greedy, narcissistic, delusional individual. You really are. And you deserve all the hate, which is not hate. It really is just people calling you out and saying for what it is. All the hate that you're getting has been, it's been all, what's the term I'm looking for? Oh, I do this a lot, but it all has, it's all deserved. In my opinion, it's all deserved. Now, I will make one comment because I was watching a video someone did on her, and I cannot remember what video it was. And I did see a couple comments of some guys that were saying that she should be raped and beaten for what she's done, and just making really disgusting, vile, evil comments. And you know, if you're watching this and you're one of the people that made those comments, what is wrong with you? Go get some therapy, because you are a disgusting, vile, despicable human being as well. And for you to say that she deserves to have that type of violence and that type of trauma inflicted on her, yeah, what she did was horrible, but to make comments like that, it's gross. It's gross, and it shows that you are a very vile, evil, you know, just human being. And it's scary to know that there's people like that exist. So if you had read comments about like that about yourself, Brittney, I do agree that that is absolutely inappropriate, and it's disgusting, and there is absolutely no reason for it. However, the people calling you out, saying that you're a thief, saying that you're a liar, saying that you're delusional, saying that you have absolutely no remorse, that is appropriate, and that is absolutely deserved. So this is what I think. If I were in your situation, Brittney, this is what I would do. Not that, you know, you asked or even give a shit, but I'm still going to say what I think you should do. If I were in your situation, of course, the first thing I would do is liquidate whatever assets I needed to liquidate so that I could fully 100% refund the people that paid for my services and did not get the services that they paid for. Now, Mark Lobliner did make a good point as far as the refunds are concerned. Now, I understand there is time, you know, that does go into designing some of these programs or whatever it was that you did. I don't know exactly what it entailed. And, you know, perhaps you could charge for, you know, $1 hour for your time. Like he made the example, like, say they paid $500 and it took you, and your services are, you would charge $30 an hour. It took you 2 hours to design the program. You could maybe deduct 60 from that and then give them the remaining and say, you know, this is for the time that I put into it, so I can at least have my time reimbursed to me. But as far as, you know, everything else, you know, you will still receive 90% of what you paid, minus, you know, the time and effort that I put into designing this. I personally think that that would be fair. But again, the time and effort and energy that was put into it, again, should be minimal. And the remaining, they should get, 80 to 90% of their refund. If you feel that you should still be paid, something, at least for the time you invested. So that's the first thing I would do, is I would give 100% refunds, or, at least, 80, 90% refunds. And you would have to justify, you'd have to really, really justify in writing why you felt this was appropriate to deduct, this small fee from the program, or from the refund, why you felt it was necessary. Like, you have to justify it. You can't just say, oh, my rate's $100 an hour, and the program was $120, so I'll give you 20. That's not what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's what I would do. And I would not take them back, because I know that there have been some situations where you did refund people and then you took it back, which is, I mean, that to me is like, to be in that delusional of a state, to actually take back the refunds that you gave to people. Like I said, it's a mindset I don't understand. Number two, I would definitely disappear for a few months. I would absolutely disappear from all social media, and focus on yourself. Focus on your own mental health, and focus on why you are the way you are. Obviously, you don't believe what people are telling you. You don't think that you're a bad person for what you've done. You are a bad person for what you've done. You are. But, if you have, tens of thousands of people that are, whether it's in videos and comment sections, people calling you out or whatever, it's not, what's the common denominator? In general, if someone is a good person that is moral and ethical, they're not going to get this much hate, this much criticism, and this much scrutiny. Like you look at someone like, Alan Roberts, or Jeff Cavalier, or, whoever, that, has a fairly large following, especially someone like Athlete X, like Jeff Cavalier. He gets a lot of positivity. I'm sure he gets some negativity, but obviously it's overwhelmingly positive. Why? Because he's a good, genuine guy that provides great content. When he sells a program, he gives what he says he's going to give. So therefore he gets positive result from that. So I would definitely maybe get therapy, and try to figure out why you are the way you are. Another thing too, get educated. Really, really educate yourself. I don't know what kind of certifications you have, or if you have any. Maybe study to get the NASM, or NSCA is actually a really, really good one. I don't know if you have a degree, or I don't know. But, based on some of the videos that I've seen that you've done, there's definitely a lot lacking, a lot to be desired as far as your education is concerned. As trainers, we should be constantly trying to improve and educate ourselves. I know I personally don't know everything. There's so much that I still need to learn and continue to grow. Get educated. Really, really educate yourself. Maybe take an anatomy, physiology course if you have not already. Again, I don't know. But so that way you can provide really, really top-notch content, that's really going to help people. And again, provide information that's going to be correct, and is not going to hurt people, and is going to help them achieve their goals in a safe and efficient way. Another thing too, and this is going to sound petty, but it's an issue for me, and I'm going to say why. Your makeup, the way that you tan your skin, it's very bizarre. And I think the reason why you feel the need to just mask yourself so much, like whatever natural features you have, you're certainly not letting them show, because you have that strange skin color, a very strange skin color, those really bizarre lashes. And it obviously it looks very fake, you know. I mean, there's no secret people think you look really fake. But you know, why do you do that? Why do you feel the need to hide behind all this makeup and this weird skin color and those lashes? And for whatever reason, you find that attractive. And what I think is even more bizarre about it is that you're a very attractive girl. You're very pretty. And if you didn't have, you know, all that, those strange, a self tanner or whatever it is you use, whatever it is you do to get that weird skin color, you know, just let yourself be natural. Let people see what your natural skin looks like. If you're really white, embrace it. You know, like I'm naturally dark. You know, my mom's from Guatemala. I really embrace my dark skin. You know, but you know, just embrace your natural beauty. I'm not saying don't wear makeup. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, you know, let people see that you have natural features, that you don't have to, you know, bleach everything and cake on makeup or whatever. Because it just, to me personally, I just don't think it's a good look. And when someone comes across that fake and how they, you know, do their makeup and their hair, you know, their lashes, like when it's that incredibly fake, to me, you know, that is somebody that I don't know if I would feel comfortable following or designing a program for me, what have you. So, you know, maybe just allow yourself to be more natural and feel more comfortable and secure about that. So, but again, you know you didn't ask for my opinion and you probably don't give a shit about it, but I gave it anyways. I don't care. But as far as the rewired soul is concerned, again, I don't have a whole lot to say about that because I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist, so I can't really give a professional opinion on it or anything like that. But I didn't really like Chris from early on. I've always found him to be passive aggressive. I personally don't think he's a good person. I think he does come across as manipulative. And I was watching an interview a young gentleman did on him recently. I guess he reached out to Chris and Chris did an interview with him. I don't know. I mean, there was a segment of the interview when this young gentleman, I don't remember the name of the channel. You guys probably have seen it. You probably know, but he asked them about the moral aspect of what he did in terms of all the videos he did on these big YouTubers and just, you know, the obsessive amount of videos that he did. And he said, you know, do you feel what you did was moral? And Chris said to the guy, are you a meat eater? And the guy said, yeah. And Chris says, well, I'm not. Am I morally superior to you? And, you know, obviously the gentleman that was doing that, he was young. He was quite young. And he didn't really have a response to that. And I think, again, it's because he's young. He didn't really know what to say. And then he just moved on. I would not have moved on from that. I would have been like, whoa, so wait a minute. You're trying to deter what direction I'm trying to go. Like you're trying to, you know, like put like a psychological twist on it for me. No, answer the question. Do you think what you did was moral? 17 videos on Trisha Paytas. I don't know how many videos on Shane Dawson. You know, do you really think it's moral to use their mental health issues and capitalize on it? You know, do you really think what you did was ethical? I would have kept going, you know, but anyway, you know, that really, really irked me, really rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm sure it did a lot of other people, but I know he still has his following. I know there's people that still like him. Again, I don't like him. I think he's a despicable person personally, but again, that's not something that I'm too involved with because, you know, the Brittney Dawn thing is more my industry and something that I feel I can give a personal, professional take on it, you know, considering I've been in this industry as long as I have. So, all right, guys. So those are my thoughts. I don't know when I'll do another video. Hopefully soon. And again, I don't want you to think I've abandoned doing exercise videos and research and you know, some of the earlier videos that I did try to, I haven't abandoned that. Again, it's just a matter of me having the energy and the stamina to do it. Even a video like this tonight, I just, I did it. I really pushed myself to do it because I wanted to really give my thoughts on the Brittney Dawn thing. And for those of you that were hurt by her, I really want to encourage you not to give up on your health and fitness goals. I think when it comes to Brittney Dawn and the Rewired Soul, we can just learn from this. When it comes to getting help, encouragement for our mental and physical health, we really need to take the initiative to research the credentials of the person that we're trying to get, help from. Research their history, if they have any type of reviews or any complaints on the Better Business Bureau. Like Brittney Dawn had a lot of complaints on there. Take the time. Just because they look good or just because they have a bubbly personality or they have a large following does not mean that they know what they're doing. It doesn't mean, that they're an upstanding person in their profession. It doesn't mean anything. And so when it comes to your physical and mental health, you really need to pursue people that have proven to be educated, have proven to be ethical, and have proven to be passionate about helping people and sincere about it as well, which Brittney Dawn is none of those things. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for listening. Again, hopefully I'll be doing another video soon. And I really appreciate your time and attention as always. Remember, take care of yourself, protect yourself physically and emotionally. Don't forget, your health is your most valuable asset. Invest in it. Bye-bye.